Hey there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of For All the Lonely Souls. My name is Erica. Today is a beautiful day. It's the first day it's been in the 50s up here in quite a while with the sun totally out. I've been out here for the past couple minutes figuring out what on earth do I feel I'm going to share today with you. And I've come to a better decision of how my morning routine is flowing. I did a couple episodes back talking about the benefits of really assessing your morning, doing the things that you know will enhance the rest of your day for whatever that means for you. But I am figuring mine out. I don't feel like I need to rush in order to get an episode out. It'll come when it comes, but that's still on my mind. I was posting earlier on Twitter, then TikTok, and TikTok got me thinking a little bit about how this is the holiday season. And oftentimes for people, it is projected that holidays are very cheerful and excited. Lots of beautiful things going on, invited to a lot of events, parties, gifts. But for a lot of people, which is difficult for some to say, the holidays can bring lonely times. It can make you feel like you're not with a group of people, or even if you are with a group of people, that you're the only one in that group who feels the way you do, who thinks the way you do, and even with people around, it can make you feel lonely. So I decided that today's episode would be a better description of how it's totally okay to say no to something that you don't want to do and you know will deplete your energy. If you're invited to anything, no matter what it is, if you're invited to something that you know for sure, because it has happened in the exact same scenario dozens of times, but you feel obligated to go to that event, it is totally okay to say no to something that you know you do not want to go to. If you don't want to go to something that someone invites you to or you feel obligated to go to, you shouldn't have to go. You should only go to things that you know you really want to go to. The biggest caution with this, though, is that sometimes you say no without giving something a shot. So if you get invited to someone's holiday get-together in the next couple of weeks, or for Thanksgiving this week, and you realize that you really, really don't want to go, you've been to their thing before, these people are going to be there, the conversation's the same all the time, it's just not your shtick to say, there's absolutely no reason that you should have to go. If your spouse is going, you should be able to have an open relationship with your spouse. If they really want to go, they can go. And if not, you guys should both decide we're not going. And it's okay to tell people, I'm not going to be able to make it this year. We really appreciate the offer. Thank you so much for thinking of us. You don't need to come up with an excuse or blame somebody, because then that's just putting bad karma out into the world. But if you are somebody who it's your first time going somewhere, or someone invites you out, it's a new scenery, there'll be different types of people, you really have to read the situation best. I have been in a very yes mindset of just say yes to stuff, because I normally had always said no. Someone invites me out to an event, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to have to talk to people. I don't want to have to explain that I don't know what's really going on with my life. I'm just going with the flow, rolling with the punches, focusing on being happy and supporting other people. Also, filling in my role of being a wife and a pet owner and a good citizen and a thought leader and someone who has really just taken the time to, how do you explain that to people who don't understand what that means? How do you explain that you've taken a step back from having a career to see if there's something more you can give yourself because you're just not fulfilled? If you're not fulfilled, you should be able to make that decision for yourself and say, I want more out of life. You should want more out of life because it's endless. The options are literally endless. I had no idea that I would even be living back in Cleveland again. No idea. I had no idea that I would have a meetup group that continues to have people connect with the message of the group. And also, I feel it is people want to hang out with me. It's such a good feeling to know that people want to be in the same vicinity as me. They think that I'm cool. They think that I'm funny. They can vibe with what I'm talking about. And obviously you can too, because you're on the other end of this listening. And if you've come this far in these podcast episodes, it really means the world to me. I'm so incredibly grateful. I had a phone call with my friend Carla she's always been my cheerleader, behind the scenes always, even when I was teaching. And just really grateful, very grateful to have as many people vibe with Erica. Feels good. So whatever decisions you make, whether it's holiday time or not, like this, you could be listening to this in the summer, you could be listening to this Easter weekend, which is, then a holiday. But whatever you're doing, you have the opportunity to just say, let's just do it. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Or you also have the opportunity to say, no, not tonight. No, not tonight. That's okay. You don't have to do everything just because people expect you to do it. That's their expectations. You have your own expectations that you are able to set for yourself. And if one of your expectations is that you need to check in and realize you don't want to do something, take that time to check in. Take that time to recognize the stuff you like to do and the stuff you don't. I was invited on a ski trip this past weekend from someone in my meetup, and it was a perfect opportunity for me to say, you know what? I'm going to be the worst skier out there. It's totally not my scene. You guys have a great time. Bring some pictures back. I'd love to see. There's always a way to say no in a right way. Think of what's best for you. When you give an answer that states, you know what? I really need some time to myself, or I really need to take care of something. Whatever it is related to you, that is... it's a really good way to say no respectfully. So today marks 36 days remaining in 2020. I tend to not really look at things in decades in terms of, I guess it's decades. I look at things more of like when I graduated high school to this point in my life. So like I graduated high school in 2008, graduated college in 2012, and then it's just been this whole cycle of like school, try to figure out my life, do some art, help Jared where I can, still try to figure out what do I need to check in with. So for Thursday, for Thanksgiving this year, I'm going to be with my in-laws, and I extended an invite to the people that showed up to my physical meetup at Maple Heights Lanes, that if you're in Cleveland and you have nowhere to go, please hit me up, because my in-laws are literally the coolest. They always have extra food, and they love to meet new people. So if you're in the meetup community and you're, listening to this episode before Thanksgiving hits, just send me a message, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to get an extra seating for you. And I know that his family would love to meet you too. Again, I want to extend a very huge thank you for every single listen that's come through. It shows that there is a need for genuine connection that's true, relatable, and brings perspective from other people's lives. And I am truly honored to have the opportunity to share mine and help lead that for anyone else who wants to share their life too. If you're someone who feels like you want to connect and just start a conversation, you can always send me one. And if you're an extra brave soul, you can always hit me up to be on an episode. I'm taking people's stories, sharing their thoughts, and speaking some truth. I'm going to close up this one with, again, many thanks, lots of love, and 2 more days till pumpkin pie is on my table, and I will probably be eating it alone. I don't think I'm going to share it with anybody. Whatever you're up to today, take care. Have a fabulous day. You are amazing. You're loved. See you guys later.